Hi healthy humans, today we're going to talk a little bit about mindfulness and mindful eating. So if you're interested in learning more about this topic, then just keep watching. Alright, so mindfulness. What the heck is mindfulness? Basically, it is just being aware of your thoughts, your feelings, your actions in the present moment. So when you're mindful, you're just aware of everything that's going around and everything that's around you. You're in the present moment. Now, it seems like a simple concept, but actually we're really detached from mindfulness nowadays, especially with all the technology that's around us. It's something that I'm very fascinated in, and hopefully I can teach a thing or two to you about mindfulness, because I think that we could all use a little bit more of it in our life. Today, I'm just going to introduce the topic, and hopefully I can do several videos like these on Mondays and we can talk about mindfulness. I'd love it if you gave me more ideas on what your questions are on mindfulness. I'm still new to the topic, so we can just invest in this topic together and we can talk about it and just have like a conversation about it. Whatever your questions are, let me know in the comments below and I will be sure to do more research on them and answer them in the next Mindfulness Monday video. So again, we said that mindfulness is being in the present moment. It's being aware of your actions, your thoughts, your feelings, and everything like that. So mindfulness started in Hindu and Buddhism culture. This is where the concept really first was recognized in history, but actually it's been a concept for a very long time, so we don't really know exactly when it started. Now that we have gotten into the world of technology and kind of a fast-paced society, we have gotten out of touch with mindfulness, so I think that's what really draws people into the topic of mindfulness now in Western culture, is just the fact that we're so detached. I think we've started to really recognize that. The first step to a problem is to recognize that you have a problem. So hey, I know that I struggle personally with it a lot. First and foremost, there is a spectrum of ways to practice mindfulness. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing. It's whatever works for you. Pick and choose whichever ones fit well for you. So first, you can do mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation, you can do it on your own in silence. You can just sit in a quiet room. You can think inwardly and just think about what your thoughts and your feelings are. Or you can do what I do, and that is guided meditation. I love guided meditation because personally I have a hard time sitting there in silence and just trying to be mindful in the moment. I kind of start to get like all these thoughts going through my head and I have total anxiety, think about all the things that I have to do. So sitting in silence doesn't exactly work for me, so I like to use apps like Buddhify that have guided meditation. I think it was a $3 app, and honestly it's the best $3 app ever. I think I mentioned it in a different video, but it's totally worth mentioning again. Another way you can be mindful, and personally I love this one a lot too, this is yoga. So yoga is really easy to be mindful in because you have to pay attention to how your body is like stretching, what your body is doing, and you're focusing on your muscles. Without even trying to, if you're doing yoga, you're doing mindfulness practice. So it's a really fun, really easy way to do it. I know that some of you might think, I'm not flexible, I'm not fit for yoga, whatever. I'm not like a skinny, tall yogi or anything like that, and trust me, I am not perfectly flexible either, so I totally feel you. I am not a yogi, but I do like to practice yoga every so often because it helps me get in touch with my body, and I don't really have to think about being in touch with my body. I just am, because that's the essence of yoga. Another way you can be mindful is by mindful eating. It's kind of the same definition of mindfulness, except adding eating to the equation. So when you're eating, a lot of us, I know I do it too, sipping our coffee and driving, or we're eating and we're reading a book, or we're eating and we're playing on Instagram, or watching TV, or doing something along those lines, and we're not really fully engaging in what we're doing. And this is a big problem because when we get out of touch with hunger and satiety cues, cravings, then we can overeat, and that can affect our health in the long run. And for me, I like to try to put my phone in the other room when I'm eating. Try to not have too many things going on in the same room when I'm eating. I try to like focus inwardly on what I'm actually doing, and trust me, I totally struggle with this because I'm a busybody. I'm a student. I work through my lunch sometimes, and I have a hard time disconnecting from everything around me, but it's something that I've really been working on. I really recommend that you try to work on it too, because it's going to really help you connect with your hunger cues and know when you're full. And again, this can help weight and help just overall in the long run. We need a break from technology and from work and from everything to just focus in and really know how we feel. I guess I didn't totally describe what mindful eating is. So mindful eating is focusing in on the colors, the appearance, the textures, the smells, your thoughts while you're eating. This is what mindful eating is. It's just focusing in on all the details of what you're doing while you're eating. And it kind of seems a little weird at first, especially since we're so disconnected with eating, and it feels a little uncomfortable in the moment to really sit down and focus only on your meal, because you feel like you should be focusing on 1,000 other things right in that moment. And I get it, but honestly, I've been feeling a lot better doing this more often because it just helps. It helps. I can't explain it. You just have to try it. You'll feel your fullness cues a lot quicker when you're actually paying attention to your meal. So this is just my introduction to mindfulness and mindful eating. What are your questions on the topic of mindfulness? Let me know in the comments below and I will answer them in a future video. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to have more videos like this coming to you every week. Thank you for stopping by my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.